Good afternoon, KELOLAND. This is Forecast First. We're looking at temperatures today back into the upper 60s and low 70s. Not too bad, just running below the averages. Sioux Falls at 72, Aberdeen 68, Pierre and Rapid City in the lower to middle 70s. That's a quick look at weather. We're going to run down the numbers for the weekend and your 7-day forecast. All coming up next on Midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. Midday in KELOLAND.
A local company is hosting a running event at a scenic spot in Sioux Falls. And while Harris and Walls show their support for organized labor, Walls' military record comes under scrutiny. Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. City officials in Sioux Falls say panhandling and alcohol abuse are fueling rising concerns in downtown Sioux Falls. Today, Mayor Paul Tenhaken, Police Chief John Toome, and a local business owner talked about recent issues. They're urging people not to give to people who appear to be homeless cash because it perpetuates problems by supporting alcohol addiction. We're going to take a closer look at their concerns, and we're also going to have reaction from local agencies who seek to help people experiencing homelessness. Both of these reports are coming up later today on KELOLAND News. In weather, it's pretty cool out there, pretty easy to go. And Brian, I was in Badlands National Park yesterday afternoon, and it was really hot. A lot more pleasant out there in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, very pleasant today. It's cool for some people, I know that, but as we embark upon the extended forecast, temperatures eventually will be rising, and we'll be encouraged by that. I think next week back to the 80s again for those that like that change of pace out there. In the meantime, again, as we mentioned before, our upfront forecast, upper 60s, lower 70s. We've got a lot of good sunshine going in Sioux Falls right now, some high clouds, but really, for the most part, a very pleasant day in progress. Let's take a look at a couple things here. First of all, our latest hourly update going into the afternoon. We are expecting those highs again with the 72 in mind in Sioux Falls. The evening, we're going to begin to cool off pretty quickly after sunset. 59 at 10 o'clock, and by midnight here, we're down to 56, which is plenty cool. And I think we've got a chance of getting down to 50 degrees by tomorrow morning. All right, there's a look at the temperatures right now. 63 Brookings. We've got 67 degrees in Pierre, 67 in Rapid City. Futurecast update now for our afternoon. You can see a few light showers trying to build back into the Black Hills, but those really don't amount to much. I think we're just looking at some scattered activity at best. Tonight, these temperatures, watch how these numbers really begin to fall off in northern South Dakota pretty quickly. Any fair weather cumulus clouds too, those should fall apart here during the overnight hours. So we'll wake up to mainly clear conditions, mid to upper 40s, Watertown, Aberdeen, and then tomorrow, well, we're back to 70s, I think, in the afternoon for central and western South Dakota. Aberdeen probably still holding in the upper 60s. So that's a quick look at the weather, Dan. We'll get to our complete forecast all ahead in a few minutes.
Thank you, Brian. A local business is encouraging people to lace up their running shoes. 605 Running Company is hosting an event with a variety of races for both adults and kids while enjoying one of the most scenic spots in Sioux Falls.
This is our second annual 605 Trail Run and Festival out at Good Earth State Park at Blood Run. It's a 8-mile trail run or a 4.5-mile trail run, and then we have a free kids race involved with the event as well. So it's a great opportunity to get outside and explore nature.
The 605 Trail Race and Festival is Saturday at Good Earth State Park. The 8 and 4.5-mile races begin at 8 a.m., followed by the kids race at 10. In national developments, the Democratic ticket is going back on the road today with a stop in Michigan before heading to Arizona for a rally tomorrow. Current Vice President Kamala Harris appears to be gaining momentum on former President Donald Trump after securing the nomination and naming a vice presidential running mate. But Republicans are going on the attack against her new VP choice with accusations of stolen valor. Skylar Henry has details from Washington.
Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate, Governor Tim Walz, are back on the campaign trail today, meeting with auto workers in Detroit this afternoon.
We have the numbers. We have the votes. And when we stand up united, we put fear in the hearts of the billionaire class.
Harris and Walz have been drawing huge crowds during the tour, with an estimated 15,000 in Detroit Wednesday and 12,000 in Eau Claire, Wisconsin earlier in the day.
I waited in the line to get parking for almost an hour. So you got to be dedicated if you're going to come to one of these.
The crowds show there is some momentum and enthusiasm among Democrats. Former President Trump is trying to blunt that momentum. He criticized the media's coverage on social media and falsely accused Harris of paying people to attend the rallies. Trump and his running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, are also going after Walz, attacking his military record.
He has not spent a day in a combat zone. What bothers me about Tim Walz is the stolen valor garbage. Do not pretend to be something that you're not.
That was a reference to this comment from Walz.
We can make sure that those weapons of war that I carried in war is the only place where those weapons are at.
The Harris campaign responded, saying in his 24 years of service, the governor carried, fired, and trained others to use weapons of war innumerable times. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Vance also claimed Walz retired from the military in 2005 to avoid a deployment to Iraq. But military records show Walz put in his retirement papers before his unit was mobilized to deploy. Walz retired after filing papers to run for Congress.